Elizabeth and I purchased our very first investment property back in 2012, and we've learned so much along the way.
And if we were going to start over again today, this is the type of property we would do to incorporate short-term and long-term investment strategies. Jacob and I got started in our real estate career doing fix and flips. We had the time and we had the resources to do a major project for this property. But that always isn't the answer for everyone. They don't have the time, they don't have the resources, they don't have the connections. So we're going to be talking about those strategies with this property in particular today.
That's right. This property has many different ways that you could utilize its investment potential to facilitate your lifestyle and facilitate multiple purchases in the future. If we were doing this all again,
Starting fresh.
and we didn't have the time to renovate a whole project,
Which we don't.
this is why we would look at this particular property right here. This property is 3,930 square feet. 1,310 is located on the lower level. The other 2,620 is on the upper unit. Let's go take a look. If we were to do this all again, this is the property with the rooftop deck that we would be looking at. Host all of your friends, gatherings, amazing spot to entertain. And again, we're just moments away from all the nightlife, the restaurants, the bars that you would like as part of your lifestyle as a young couple.
All right, now we're gonna go inside and we're gonna see the amazing primary suite. Let's take a look. All right, this is my favorite feature of this bedroom. We have his and hers closets, so you can both have your own space, but you don't have to share. Come on and check in the bathroom. We have our wet area here with the tub in the shower. Awesome feature. And we have heated floors. So you gotta keep your toes nice and warm. This is your primary suite. You have the privacy with the tree line, but you're living right in the heart of Wallingford, right in the city. So you can relax and enjoy your oasis of your primary bedroom.
All right, so we are in the upper unit of this particular new construction. This is really important because there's gonna be a lot of ways that you can use these spaces, renting out one side, renting out the lower half, Airbnb, you could condoize, which we'll talk about later. But what I want you to see is the usability of this upper floor. So right here in the hallway, we do have 3 bedrooms. The first was the primary that you just saw. The second is this secondary space, which I love because first of all, you get some incredible views. You do have a double closet as well, just like the primary, but this could be used as a flex space. So whether you're gonna rent it out or live in it or use it as an Airbnb, this could flex as a media room or a secondary living space. It could be a workout or home gym with these incredible views looking out on the city. As somebody who's getting started or as a working professional who would like some flexibility in how they use the spaces, you can use either the top or the bottom square footage depending on what your lifestyle is and the size of your family. If we were getting started again,
What we would do is we would purchase this property, live down additional dwelling unit. We don't need the size. It has 2 bedrooms, plenty of space for us, guests, people visiting. It has that great option. You still get a view. It has an entertaining space with that open galley kitchen. Perfect for a property for someone like us.
that's right. And by living in the smaller unit, it would give you the maximum potential to rent out the larger unit. Now there's 2 ways you could rent out this property, either as a long-term rental or as a short mid-term rental. As a long-term rental with a 12 to 24 month lease, you could expect anywhere between $5,200 and $5,500 a month from a long-term tenant. Now on the flip side, if you wanted to have a short-term option and run either an Airbnb or VRBO or potentially traveling nurses, then what you could do is you could rent out this upper unit by the room or as a single unit for a whole lot more.
According to AirDNA, if you rented the property out, it would be about $360 per day. That's pretty good. But if you look at it over the course of the year, it's about $74,000. So think about that. That's a good amount of change to have after you purchase the property.
We've been living in the lower unit, and it's time to expand your family or expand the space that you need to fit your lifestyle. You move upstairs, you expand your lifestyle. As your income grows and as your needs change, you can just move upstairs into the larger unit and then rent the lower.
You have 2 bedrooms downstairs again with that 1 3/4 bath. You move upstairs, 4 bedrooms potentially. You've purchased one home, but you're thinking long term. So now we've changed the strategy and moved to the main floor. We've made our way to the main floor of this Wallingford property. Here you can see we have a massive landing area. Right when you come at home, you have this beautiful closet. Over here, we make our way over to the San Francisco style, which is unique to this property, bay windows. Here, it lets in all the natural light. You can see the iconic Seattle float planes land in South Lake Union. You can sit here, have your coffee, have your cocktail, have your friends over. There's so many options for this space, and you just have to come and make it your own. On this main floor, we also have a fourth bedroom. It can also be an office. If somebody has multi-generational living, you could have an Airbnb. So something is nice for this main floor is often we have a powder room, but we don't often have a shower included. So that's how this floor plan supports that fourth bedroom with a shower or multi-generational living.
Well, hey there. Welcome to the kitchen. This is a space that I really, really love. First of all, it's wide and open, so you do not feel, claustrophobic in your cooking space. Do you have a peninsula with some nice, sleek countertops? One of the things that is really nice is they added a pop of, sophisticated style with the backsplash. Sometimes you get something that's really trendy or really loud with the tiling. This has just the right amount of pizzazz without going overboard. So many features there, including the walk-in pantry, and it all opens up right into this formal dining room area. Now, some dining rooms are they skimp a little bit on the footprint. This, however, has lots of room to entertain. Here you can see with the staging, there's plenty of room to have kind of your own china hutch or a serving bar right here in the dining room. And again, just like that primary suite, it does open up to some really nice greenery on the back side of the house. And so you have that privacy when you're in your own home towards the back of the unit. Just for entertaining or your own family dinners, it's gonna be really, really comfortable right here in this space. Right now we're walking on the lower path that goes to the lower unit. Now this lower unit is right around 1,300 square feet, but what's special about it is it's all on one floor. This is gonna feel like a much more comfortable unit just because of its floor plan. Let's go inside.
Okay, now we've entered into the second unit of this property. Right here is our open galley kitchen, perfect for entertaining. It has a nice open floor plan from the kitchen over to the entertaining space. Now this property has 2 bed, 1 3/4 bath. So unlike your typical ADU unit that has only 1 bathroom, this has 2 bathroom options. So it's perfect for renting out as an Airbnb, it's perfect for house guests, you name it, it's perfect option. So here we have the kitchen and we move over here to the open floor plan. It has your nice living style area. It has, again, that San Francisco style bay windows, perfect for seeing the water and the bridge and those iconic Seattle float planes.
If you were somebody who wanted to maximize your cash flow, then this unit is actually quite exceptional if you wanted to live in it as an owner-occupant. You do have a primary suite with its own primary bathroom. You've got the second bedroom, which could be used as an office or maybe for a young child. And then you have your separate space here for your guests. Again, a full 3/4 bathroom, which is unlike most setups where you might just get a powder room. So let's go check the primary. Come on in. It's super quiet, it's super private. You can't see your neighbors. It really is a nice layout. It's located perfectly in the floor plan. This really is an exceptional space if you wanted to use it as an owner-occupant, which is why you would not expect to see a walk-in closet of this size. You have a huge space right off the primary.
Look at this 5-piece amazing bathroom. You have heated floors, this great shower, a huge tub, and it's really not what you would expect from a secondary unit. This is a great option, and you could even charge a premium for an Airbnb option, or it's great for owner-occupied. There's so many options, and it's really a premium living.
All right, so if you were to rent the lower unit as a long-term lease, again, 12 to 24 months, you could expect somewhere around $3,200 a month for that long-term tenant. Substantial amount to offset whatever mortgage you do have in place. According to AirDNA, if you were now to Airbnb or short-term rental the lower unit, you could expect anywhere between $220 to $230 a day with a projected annual revenue of about $62,000 to $63,000.
Still a good property.
We've talked about the cash flow that is associated with this property, how you can offset your mortgage, how you can live in one unit, you can change things up as your needs grow while still staying in this amazing neighborhood with amazing amenities, proximity to South Lake Union, the freeways, Wallingford, UW. Really, you're in the heart of everything. If you're thinking really long term, what does it look like if you wanted to sell the property? Multiple options, multiple exit strategies, which is why we love this.
So we have the cash flow portion of this property, but an additional benefit is the appreciation. We are in a core neighborhood of Seattle in the heart of Wallingford. So if you're buying this property, going to live in it, think about the appreciation that's going to happen over the years. It's not just when you buy it now, it's when you go to sell it or keep it for long term.
Now, when we're talking about selling it long term, Seattle has some very unique condo laws that have actually just been in play the last couple of years. So on a property just like this, you can actually air condo the 2 units. With just a little bit of paperwork, a little bit of legal work, you can actually sell this property as 2 different units. Whether you'd like to live in one and sell 1 unit, or you'd like to rent them both out, or you'd like to sell them both eventually, you could sell them as 1 unit, again, 2 units within one sale, or you could actually condoize the 2 units and sell each of them for a premium. You already have this new construction property, the heavy lifting's been done, but could you turn around it and sell it as 2 different units for more than you did from day one? I think you could.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what we're about here at Jacob Weaver Group, is thinking about the one property, but all of the exit strategies that you could have for your portfolio in the future.
So the idea of living in one unit and renting out the other, this is a very common strategy called house hacking. House hacking can look all sorts of different ways. You could rent 1 unit, you could rent out bedrooms, you could finish out basement space, lots of ways to do it. This particular property has already been done for you. All you have to do is figure out which set of numbers, what set of financing, and what set of cash flow is best and right for you in this moment.
With house hacking, if you think that that might be a good option for you, there's a lot of benefits that come along with that. Sometimes, and often, it has to do with a lower down payment option. But there are also other benefits to that. And if you need some financial help or knowing what options exist for you, connect with us with Jacob Weaver Group and we'll help you out. Over here, there is a huge space. You can put vegetables, plants, anything really that you want to. You could put a bench here to have your own private space. That's our tour for our Wallingford property.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you're curious about the Seattle Bellevue market, go ahead and leave a comment. Happy to get back to you with all the answers that you need.
Remember to like and subscribe down below. We'll
See you next time.